ties with China, including key national security partners. Just last month, President Ruto declared that Kenya, a major non-NATO ally, and China are co-architects of a new world order. It's time to reassess our relationship with Kenya and others who forge tight bonds with China. And it isn't just an embracement of China, but also the, quote, new world order, end quote.
I told you no. Okay? First of all, let's put it in context. And I repeat, we are a sovereign state. It's absolutely important. There's a famous saying that the Englishman's heart is his castle. So no matter our size, no matter the state of our nation, there's one thing we must always safeguard: the sovereignty of our state and our nation. The right to choose our friends and how to work with our friends. That is a principle that we must always uphold. Even as we speak, the superpowers are talking. If you go into the trade numbers, who is the biggest trading partner today of those two big superpowers? The biggest trade is literally between them. And they've just met in Europe to reconcile their differences on matters of trade. All right? So when Kenya engages or talks, it should not be taken out of context. And by the way, I have written a letter formally to the senator explaining Kenya's position and getting him to appreciate the context in which the statements he's alluding to were made. First of all, President Ruto is the chairman or the African Union champion on matters climate change.
Yeah.
President Ruto is the champion on matters of reform of the African Union. President Ruto was the co-host for the World Bank here in Nairobi to raise funds for the IDA 21 replenishment, speaking on behalf of the 75 IDA recipient countries on the African continent and beyond the African continent. And in that meeting, they talked of the need to look at the international financial architecture so that it can be more accommodative to the needs